How do you get 6,000 farmers into commercial agriculture? Kapchorwa district under the Farmers Association has such ambitions, but even as many mint millions, there is still a lot of work to do, and the farmers here think government cannot leave them alone.
Government needs to strongly, support. There are issues like subsidies on farm inputs. There are things like ensuring quality of farm inputs. There's a lot of adulteration of seed. There's a lot of adulteration of fertilizer. This is something that needs to be done. Crop insurance.
The rationale is that at this stage, farm inputs in the form of machinery and fertilizer plus pesticides are critical in boosting productivity and yet account for a large chunk of the cost of production that for now is inhibitive for smallholder intentions to graduate to bigger farmers. It is now difficult for farmers to get inputs on credit, as has been the case.
At first we were using to give these people in form of loans, and some of them they don't respond to pay back. But right now we are selling them to add cash.
So some farmers are planting barley with little or no fertilizer, plunging their output per acre 50 to 60%. There is such a strong inclination of tractor and harvester usage, but these are not necessarily available to everyone who needs them. The farmers here are also experimenting on the growing of food in dry belts, even during drought.
It's mainly a dry belt, but in areas where you find rivers now flowing, when it rains up in the mountains, the water definitely automatically flows downwards. So we're trying to use these rivers to raise crops along the river. You just make channels, trenches around the garden, and then you water your crops using the water which we tap from the river.
They are also experimenting on conservation agriculture with minimum tillage, but mostly slashing and spraying weeds. Small holes are made in the ground where seeds grow. So again, a very high level of organization is benefiting the farmers in Kapchorwa, the existence of programs like NADS notwithstanding. There is but much to emulate. Samuel Setumba, NTV, Business.